Glowing star red carpet storm. Sam Heughan hand in hand with Caitriona Balfe, Dakota Johnson shocking action. The Empire Awards took place at the Royal Albert Hall, a place considered the cathedral of European art. That night, the lights were bright, thousands of spectators cheered outside the red carpet, and live TV channels covered the world. People expected a splendid night, but no one expected that Sam Heughan, the star of Outlander, would become the center of attention, creating the biggest media storm in many years. 2. Shocking scene. When the MC introduced his name, the whole room was in chaos. Sam Heughan appeared in a sophisticated black tuxedo, neatly combed hair, and bright eyes. But what stunned everyone was not his familiar handsome appearance, but the woman walking beside him. No one else, it was Caitriona Balfe, his co-star for a decade, the other half of the screen that the audience always secretly hoped they would become a couple in real life. She wore an emerald evening gown, her hand clasped tightly with Sam's arm, her smile was light but brighter than ever. At that moment, the cheers were loud. The reporters kept clicking their cameras, the flash flashing like thunder. Fashion magazine editors took notes one after another. The golden couple of Outlander officially went public. Sam and Caitriona holding hands, the moment millions of fans have been waiting for. But while the audience was bursting into tears, at the end of the red carpet, another gaze was watching, tense and strange. That was Dakota Johnson. 3. Dakota's unexpected appearance. Dakota Johnson had already received media attention, because of the love rumors between her and Sam that had been spreading for the past half year. When she appeared in a bright red dress, her hair loose and curled, the whole red carpet seemed to stop breathing. However, what shocked the audience was Dakota's gaze towards Sam and Caitriona. Not a cold look, nor a look of alienation, but a mixture of hurt, anger and pride. The cameras captured the moment. Dakota paused for a few seconds, her lips pressed together, then smiled meaningfully. She continued walking, but not alone. Instead, she suddenly linked arms with a strange man, a young rising star in the American film industry. The media exploded. Dakota Johnson responded to Sam Heughan right on the red carpet. The love triangle is officially revealed. 4. Whispers behind the lights. Inside the auditorium, the atmosphere became even more tense. People witnessed Sam and Caitriona sitting next to each other in the front row, chatting intimately, sometimes lightly touching hands. Meanwhile, Dakota sat a few rows away, but her eyes were constantly looking forward. Some guests whispered, "Is he openly choosing Caitriona? But what about Dakota? They were supposed to be dating." The entire ceremony, television cameras continuously focused on these three stars, making the global audience feel like they were watching a real-life love drama. 5. Climax. Shocking action. The most shocking moment came at the end of the ceremony, when Sam and Caitriona were invited to the stage to present the award for Best Performance. They walked up together, smiling brightly, standing shoulder to shoulder like a real couple. But as soon as Sam took the microphone to speak, Dakota Johnson suddenly stood up from the audience. The whole audience fell silent. She walked straight to the aisle, without saying a word, then stopped in the middle of the gazes of thousands of people. In that moment, Dakota raised a glass of champagne, looked straight at the stage and said loudly, "Congratulations to you too. I hope your on-screen love can truly become real love." The cryptic remark sent the room into a frenzy of whispers. The camera captured Sam's stunned face, Caitriona's forced smile, and Dakota's fiery eyes. It was a moment later described by the press as red carpet shock. 6. The stormy backstage. Soon after the event ended, social media exploded like never before. The hashtags #SamCat and #DakotaShock simultaneously took over Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Outlander fans shared photos of Sam and Caitriona holding hands, along with happy comments. Finally, the dream came true. Sam and Caitriona were meant to belong to each other. Meanwhile, Dakota fans harshly criticized Sam. He publicly betrayed Dakota. Dakota deserves more respect than this. International media competed to analyze, comment, and reconstruct the situation as a modern-day love triangle. 7. Insider's explanation. 2 days later, Sam Heughan posted a video on Instagram. He was wearing a simple shirt, sitting in a small room, his face tired. What happened on the red carpet was beyond my expectations. Caitriona and I have been best friends for many years, we have always been together, and that night, holding hands was just a way to say we always support each other. But I know, people saw it differently. He paused for a few seconds, then continued. About Dakota, I cherish her. I don't want anyone to think that I took advantage of her or hurt her. What Dakota said that day, maybe only she can understand. Meanwhile, Caitriona Balfe posted a black and white photo, with a brief caption. There are relationships that go beyond love. As for Dakota Johnson, she remained absolutely silent. 8. Public opinion is divided. The world seems to be divided into 3 factions, the side supporting Sam Caitriona, seeing them as symbols of late beautiful love. The side siding with Dakota, seeing her as a betrayed woman, the neutral side, believing that it was all just a PR stunt to promote the new project. Talk shows, podcasts, and tabloids all competed to exploit the story. A British newspaper even called it the red carpet drama of the decade. 9. Long-term consequences. The incident not only stopped at the media, it also affected the careers of all 3 stars. Sam Heughan was labeled a playboy, but at the same time his name was more famous than ever. Caitriona Balfe received sympathy, was seen as a companion woman, and her image became even more luxurious. Dakota Johnson, although shocking, became the center of discussion, opening up many invitations for more daring projects. 10. The end or the beginning. A month after the awards ceremony, the news has not cooled down. Fans are constantly hunting for pictures, messages, and clues about the real relationship between the 3 stars. Some people think that this is just a perfect Hollywood drama, where everything is calculated to create a media explosion. But others believe that, behind the flashbulbs, it is a real love story, with love, jealousy and hurt like any other human being. Whatever the case, one thing is certain, that red carpet night will be remembered forever as one of the most dramatic moments in cinema history. And the question remains, who did Sam Heughan really choose, Caitriona Balfe or Dakota Johnson?